Hello everyone and welcome to the first video of this channel. My name is Rodinho, and as you will get to know me, me and my friend have created these channels to start pretty much for summer and then continue into the fall or autumn and winter, and then just for the foreseeable future. His name is Altinho, and we've made a combined channel that we'll be posting on every week, so it's a weekly thing. We haven't decided what day it will be every week, probably Friday or Saturday. It's going to be called the Dinhos. The link to him and our combined channel will be in the description of every single video I post. I'm looking to post 2 to 4 times a week. If you don't know, I like football or soccer. I'm American. We call it soccer here, but I'm going to call it football just so that I don't trigger any people, and also I think that's what it should be called. But I'm not going to get into that kind of stuff right now because I don't want to cause any arguments. So, I'm a Borussia Dortmund fan. I've been a Dortmund fan for 7 years now. As you can tell by my voice, and I already said I'm American, so I follow the U.S. National team. And I'm also part Bosnian. So Bosnia and Herzegovina, small country in South Central Europe. And so yeah, you can expect me to be talking about their national team a lot, which neither of those national teams that I've said have done quite that good in recent years. So, I mean, it's a bummer for me, but I think the future is bright for both of them. So, what you can expect. FIFA, of course. I don't know about PES. Probably, I'm going to be mostly based FIFA. Very rarely I'll be posting random games, but mostly FIFA and talking about what's happening in the world of football. Probably going to do like a weekly series about real football, talking probably every Monday, because I feel like there's no games on Monday, but there might be on Sunday, because I want to recap what happened in the last week and preview what's going to happen in the coming week. So that will probably start when the Euros start kicking off, but this is also going to kind of be like that, where I'm going to talk about what happened in the past, because let's face it, nothing really is coming up this week. It's the week before Copa America and the Euros. The other teams I prefer Barca over Madrid for that debate. Messi versus Ronaldo, I prefer Messi. I think he's the greatest player to ever walk the planet. I like Leicester City. I actually liked them before they won the title. I don't know, some teams that get promoted, I just like them instantly. Brentford, they just got promoted to the Prem on Saturday, and I like them. And I actually wanted them to get promoted last year when they lost to Fulham, but they did manage to do it. Other teams that I like, Napoli, I've been a pretty big fan of for a couple of years now. So yeah, that's just the basics about me and what you're gonna see on my channel. FIFA 21, there will be no career modes. By the way, I'm a career mode guy. Those are the series you can expect to see. There's gonna be a retro career mode, and in FIFA 22, I have 2 career modes planned already. And pretty much FIFA 21, I'm not gonna do any career modes. It's mostly just gonna be random videos, like experiments and stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna start anything major in FIFA 21. And FIFA 22, I'm gonna get an early start and just carry on from there. And I've already started filming 2 FIFA-based series. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm looking to post 2 to 4 times a week. I think I already said that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so starting off, we'll take a look back on the top 5 leagues in Europe, who won, and the major storylines. Now, we'll start with the Prem. Man City won. You can see Jesus there, the 4th player from the left in that Man City kit, Jesus. Man City won the Prem. Pretty expected. I'm actually going to review my Premier League predictions from the start of the season soon that I wrote down on a Google Doc where I predicted every single game, so I have the exact points total and stuff. I'm pretty sure I predicted them to win, but I don't want to give anything away from that. Expected. Top 4 was interesting. Liverpool salvaged it at the end. Leicester bottled it. In Serie A, big shock. Not seeing Juve win it. Maybe they were too focused on Ronaldo that the other players didn't have that big of an influence. I also think losing Allegri was huge. Bayern, as expected. For me, it's a Dortmund fan. As a Dortmund fan, it's hard to say that it was expected for my team to lose. Not only come third, so that's really poor. I think Haaland might be taking some spotlight just like Ronaldo did this season. Lille winning League One, finally PSG dethroned, just like they were in 2017, I believe, by Monaco. So maybe League One will be transforming into a bit of a more competitive league. La Liga, we saw Atleti win the title for the first time in 7 years. Luis Suarez, the player there on the right, on the very far right, huge part of that, scoring the 2 goals that won them the league title, I believe. So, yeah, that was pretty big. So, overall, Bundesliga and Premier League as expected. Other leagues, it was a big upset year. I'm very excited to see these teams coming out of nowhere to win these leagues that people expected like them to be one-dimensional, or in La Liga's case, two-dimensional. So, yeah, it's very interesting to see. So, let's take a look at what happened in the UEFA Europa League final. Very, very interesting what happened. So, going into the match, I think everyone will agree. Manchester United were big favorites. I said that Man United was going to win in extra time because I had a sneaky feeling Villarreal could do something. But yeah, I said that it would be like 2-1 or 3-1 to Man United in extra time. Gerard Moreno scored the opener. A well-worked goal. And Man United found themselves 1-0 down. This was the big test for United. Can they get themselves back into the game? Can Ole Gunnar Solskjaer make something happen? This was a huge, huge test for him. Going 1-0 down in a European final. And now seeing how him and his team would react. And they reacted quite well. They dominated the game. If they had only finished better, this could have been an easy Manchester United victory. But they didn't until the 55th minute. Cavani scored. Then chance after chance was blown. Rashford, poor. Rashford was really poor. I thought Fred was poor. But that's pretty normal. I just thought the finishing for Man United, the end product, it was all poor. Especially from Rashford. I guess Pogba was okay. Fernandes, it came to his big occasion for United, and he didn't do that well. It was a big European final to show people his true class, to make people stop saying the Fernandes stuff, to perform now in open play on the global stage, and he couldn't do it. And for me, that's a huge blow for him, because he's not that young, and he hasn't won anything major, and time is running out in his career. Man United have qualified for the Champions League. If I'm being honest, it might even be better for them to just come third, because I don't think that they'll be able to compete in the knockout stages with the other teams. It might be better for them to just come third and have another crack at the Europa League, but this time they need to have their shooting boots on and really take advantage. I haven't talked about Villarreal. Fair play to them. Amazing performance. Seriously underrated. Penalties are crazy. De Gea shot it horribly. He should have saved one. Moving on to the UEFA Champions League final. Now you know that I filmed this on Saturday, because it says today. I expected City to win, but I wanted Chelsea to win. I said this on the Dinhos video, which, by the way, should have came out probably yesterday at this time. So you guys probably already know that. I said in the Dinhos video that I wanted Chelsea to win, but I thought City was going to win. Manchester City have been the best team in the world all season, and I've been saying it all season, and Rodinho has been saying it all season. He's a City fan, by the way. We've both been in agreement. City have been the best team in the world this season. They showed their resilience against PSG and Dortmund. Chelsea showed their class against Porto, Sevilla, Real Madrid, of course. What, did they play Sevilla? No, they didn't play Sevilla. I don't know why I said Sevilla. I think it's because they played in Sevilla Stadium. That's why I said Sevilla. Anyways, Chelsea have shown that they can beat the big teams, beating both Madrid teams. And, I guess Porto is not that big of a team, but they still did knock out Cristiano Ronaldo and Juve. Manchester City got to the big stage after being the best team in the world and just didn't create one single good chance. They couldn't even create one good chance. The best chance they had was Foden got it at like the edge of the box and it got blocked. If you want to win a final, that can't be the best chance you create. And Mahrez at the end, that wasn't a big chance. That was just, he hit it. Mendy thought it was going in. That wasn't a big chance. Chelsea deserve it. Thoroughly deserve it. Mount, incredible with that through ball to Havertz. But for me, 3 Chelsea players that deserve the most praise: N'Golo Kante, Antonio Rudiger, Reece James. James pocketed Sterling, absolutely pocketed him. Kante was everywhere. He was in the defense, he was in the attack, as per usual. Rudiger, amazing in the defense, didn't let anything through. Fair play to City. Werner missed some big chances, but I don't think he'll care. He's champion of Europe. And so that is that for the Champions League final. Moving on to the UEFA Super Cup, this is going to be Chelsea versus Villarreal. As I just talked about both of the teams, but I didn't talk about them as much as the 2 Manchester clubs, so I'm going to take this time to talk about them more. I'll start with Villarreal. Villarreal, super underrated. Unai Emery, I mean, he came back to show the English clubs what he's about. He knocked out his former club Arsenal. It's a bit of a laughingstock in the Prem. Arsenal's the only team that he's lost the UEFA Europa League final with. And, I mean, that just sucks for Arsenal. Villarreal are incredibly underrated. I'm surprised that they only came 7th in Spain. But that's a Europa League. That's a Europa Conference League place. But they don't have to worry about that anymore because they are in the Champions League now. Chelsea, I think, are the favorites for the Super Cup. Conte won man of the match in the final, I believe. Conte was amazing. Havertz was pretty good. Timo Werner, I thought, was okay. Yes, he missed a couple of big chances, but I don't blame him for those that much. Pulisic came on and was energetic. I know he missed a huge chance, but when I looked at the replay, there really wasn't much room for him to squeeze that through. Chelsea just simply created more than City. I thought they thoroughly deserved the victory. And that's about all I have to say. I mean, for this game, I'm predicting a Chelsea victory, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Villarreal come in with a cheeky upset. So, that's about all I have to say for this, the UEFA Super Cup. Really quickly, congratulations to Brentford. Always loved Brentford. Looking forward to seeing them in the Prem next season. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. And, see you again soon.